Coming up, Christmas is over, but the food is still overflowing from our refrigerators. So what should you do with those leftovers? We have some healthy options coming up next.
Hey, it's the day after Christmas, and that means that the fridge is likely stuffed with a lot more than turkey and mashed potatoes. And what do you do with it all? egglife founder and mompreneur, I love that, mompreneur, Peggy John's joining us this morning with some recipes that can turn yesterday's indulgent feast into tomorrow's healthy and delicious meal. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, so I'm excited because all these you said are low carb, right? Because then we feasted over the Christmas holiday on all the fattening stuff. So we're looking to trim our waistline a little bit. And I'm also interested because you don't know this about me, but I eat wraps almost every single day at my house, whether it's corn or flour, and yet I have never seen one of these. What am I holding in my hand?
Okay, so what you're holding is the egglife wrap that I developed in my home.
How cool is this?
It's less than 1 carbohydrate. It's 20 to 5 calories.
How did you invent this?
You know, it was out of determination because I had to go low carb because of my doctor's orders, and I was failing miserably because what I was buying didn't taste well. And so I created this to fill that void to where I can eat foods that I love. Like I can eat pizza, or I can have a sandwich, or I can even have a sugar-free cheesecake snack on the go.
All of this, and let's get into it right now because the first one smells absolutely delicious. What do we have?
Okay, so what you have here is the turkey pesto with cauliflower mash, and you can use potato mash if you like. Cauliflower mash, it helps make it keto. And so you've got some tomatoes and some
it smells so good.
Looks like some
sun-dried tomatoes?
Yes, sun-dried tomatoes and basil, and you wrap it up.
I can smell the pesto. It smells delicious.
And you've got it.
All right, so tell me about the brisket soft taco. This looks delicious as well.
Okay, so if you're lucky enough to have brisket, this has been one of my all-time favorites recipes, and it's tomato, it's the brisket all chopped up, and then you've got some avocado on it. It's great.
And I think it's worth mentioning here, so this tortilla looks a little bit different than this one because they come in different flavors, right?
Exactly. So thank you for pointing that out. So you've got Italian that we started with, and this is a Southwest.
A Southwest.
So it's got like a kick to it, and then rye inspired. And so if you don't like rye, give it a try anyway, because a lot of people that have tried this said they did not like rye, but they loved it.
Okay.
So we've had a good response.
And again, so just as far as this dish, because the aromas are just tremendous. So we're looking at ham and honey and thyme. What a combo.
Yes.
Yeah, very cool. All right, and what's the last one down here?
The last one is keto-friendly pumpkin puree with some whipped cream.
So you can put a dessert in there too in your wrap.
Absolutely.
I love that. So from when did you first have the idea for this, and how long did it take for your idea to become realized?
And so I had the idea for it about 2 to 3 years ago.
Okay.
And I worked on it in my house. I tried the recipes out on my kids and their teammates, and next thing you know, I had all these kids coming to my house and parents wanting samples. So went to the owner of the company, family-owned company that I work for, and he said, Peg, this has the opportunity to change the world because it can touch so many people that need this product.
Sure, no kidding. I mean, the applications are just tremendous here. So again, so you had the idea a couple years ago. Walk me through when you first saw it in the packaging and it was ready to be marketed. What went through your mind?
Oh, I had butterflies.
Okay.
I couldn't believe that anything like this would ever happen to me, and it did. And it's got, you know, things can happen to people if you just be determined.
Well, for those who now must have one of these immediately, where can I get egglife?
Right now, we are in Fresh Time. We're in Jewel, and then we're also in Mariano's, and soon to be a few other stores.
Will you be adding new flavors down the road?
Absolutely. I've already got a few that I think you'll love.
Do you have a few, you mompreneur, you? What do the kids think of these? Be honest.
So the kids, they love them, and it was teenage boys, and they took them to their wrestling match for their, snack, and the kids are like, hey, can you bring us some? And so now that's what I do is when I have time, I make wraps, and the wrestlers all eat it at their matches.
You are the wrapping queen. Where can we learn more about egglife? Is there a website?
So yes, learn more about egglife at egglifefoods.com. We're on Instagram. We're also on Facebook. Hashtag what's in your egglife wrap, because I want to know how everyone out there is making these wraps.
It's a great idea. I'm going to get back to you as well with what I do with mine. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Terrific options here.